Yeah, man. So the Korean Q. Yeah. The Korean Q is where I'm at with it too. Actually,
That's the best.
That's my only
That's
one.
a good shit.
I fucked with the
Spicy
Hawaiian, like,
Korean
once or
Q.
twice.
Okay.
See, so actually, here's a tragedy, and this will probably be even great pre-roll. So we're gonna use it. Last night I ordered Pizza Hut wings.
Okay.
And they don't have the Hawaiian teriyaki anymore.
Eh.
They
I
have
don't know
a
if I've ever
sweet
tried that one
chili.
from there.
They have a sweet chili sauce now.
Did you try that?
You guys
Yes,
ever
I
have
did.
Hawaiian Bros?
Was it good?
I
don't
have.
think so. Where's that
There's
at?
one coming here apparently.
Hawaiian Bros
But,
is dank as
I don't
fuck.
know what that
The
is.
sweet chili was all
my
right. It wasn't.
God.
It wasn't exactly what I was expecting. It was more buffalo saucy than I expected. Like in texture. Like I expected like a
It probably
sweet
was just
Asian
the buffalo
chili,
sauce
you know
plus
what I
something
mean, like
else.
the
then.
flake and then like the pinkish sauce almost.
Yeah.
That's what I was
The
expecting.
pink sauce.
The pink. Yeah, I was about to say it's pink
Excuse me,
sauce,
hold on,
dude.
so everybody, Alec, have you been seeing the news of the pink sauce?
Yeah.
No, I actually haven't.
Bro,
You have no idea what that is.
What?
Wait, you just holy
look-
shit!
look
Alec
this
just
up while we
accidentally
talk
Okay,
about
walked
it.
his way into a meme.
to be real though, I have been on vacation in Kentucky, like bumfuck
How was
nowhere.
that, by the way?
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll come back around to that, but I have been bumfuck nowhere for the last 4 days.
Okay.
So for me to have
Okay,
missed a lot
fair,
on the
fair,
internet,
fair.
like for 4 days, it makes
Yeah,
perfect sense.
Yeah, pink
Yeah.
sauce is like a last week thing.
96
Wait.
hours
No,
of
I did
internet
see an
time
article
passed,
today.
bro.
I
Holy
did see
shit.
an article today, like a single on my Google highlights of the lady, like, or whatever, like claiming a counter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she got claimed by the FDA because
Bro,
basically
what-
That's right. It's,
Dude.
like, it's not food. What do you
She-
mean?
she-
I'm not selling food to help
bro,
pilot.
bro, she's not doing medicine. The FDA don't matter. Did you
Bro,
hear
that
what
was,
she
that was a
said?
great video.
This woman claimed
Amazing.
because it's not medical.
Yeah,
like,
what
this-
am I
No.
doing this
The
medical?
best, the best part is people posted pictures because they actually bought it like a bunch of idiots,
What?
and they posted a picture of the
This-
nutrition label, and she just made up a bunch of percentages.
So-
it was like 33% sugar,
Wow.
like
My fucking
44%
question.
something like, and it was
My
Also
question
came shit,
is-
like, spoiled.
Like, my question is like, what did she think the FDA stood for?
I think
like,
right,
it's kind of
I think you
literally
need to
the
stop
first
yourself
letter.
at the first letter of that sentence, and because I don't think she thought more
Bro,
than that. Like I
do
don't
you-
think she even knows what the FDA
there-
was before she started selling some random bottle of
There's
sauce.
like that Jonah Hill movie where he goes like, it's just a bunch of random letters. Like, it doesn't mean shit. It just sounds smart. like, and
I
I'm
mean,
like-
basically, she's like, "Fuck the FDA." I
I'm
don't even know
starting
what
to
that
think like
is.
that might just be how some people think. Like, that's just not a me.
It really
Like,
do be how some people be. And hello and welcome again to another episode of the 1 to 10 podcast.
Ayo.
This time with a guest, our first one. We got B Kitch
Oh,
here. What up, B?
How's it going, guys?
Okay, so a little bit of the lore here.
Lord.
We are in what, episode
Lore.
22?
One, two.
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 Yeah.
You're supposed to know those things.
No, I think it's 22. So Brandon is kind of the guy who came up with the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Brandon
Some
and I
lore.
have been friends for a long time, and we used to work together.
yeah, just him. None of the rest of us knew
Nah,
this guy at all.
this is
No
a
idea who he
stranger to
is.
me.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, we were all friends, right? But they all went to high school together. I did not go to school with them at any point in time. Well, I guess Brandon would have been a freshman when I was a senior,
Yeah,
but we didn't know each other then. Weird set of circumstances. Thanks, video games.
right.
So we become friends. I work with you for a while, and one of the things you did, like the summer before I left, or like when I was leaving, and what was that, 18? Maybe even 2017. You did this too. You used to go to people and you just like be talking about something, and you just go, "All right, 1 to 10, giraffes."
Giraffe.
You know, like something.
Yeah.
And you just drop it on us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea. You know, you get people's opinion because, like,
Yeah.
when you ask somebody 1 to 10, if they give you a 10, it's like what defines a 10 for you? You know,
Right,
Absolutely.
like
What
how
makes it
perfect does it
perfect?
have
Yeah,
to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
it has to
like-
be pretty good.
it
for
quickly
to be a 10.
gauges a person's thing.
It's a
and
simple-
then you throw decimals in and everything like that. You know, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
And we started
Oh,
doing
the
that when we.
decimals are nice.
well,
The
we
Yeah,
decimals
started-
oh.
the decimals are kind of a cop out too, though, because like if you throw in like
9.8.
a 5.5, you're not like it's not middle of the road. It's a little bit
But
better.
don't you
Yeah,
like
but
that?
it's
Like,
six,
it's
though.
more
it's
accurate.
more nuanced. But
Yeah.
I like percentages.
yeah.
Uh,
I guess
And
it,
decimals allow percentages.
That's fair.
well, and it also gives like makes it easier to be like, all right, I would like both these things pretty much the same, but like one, I'll just give 0.5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, that was just the thing. That was always the joke. You just kind of did that thing, and then I made this statement one day. Not even being a podcast listener yet, but I was like, that should be a podcast name. I said that like forever ago.
And the rest is
And
history.
then now
Yeah.
we're here.
History.
Now we're here. Like almost 6 months later. We're getting
Yeah.
there. We're getting there.
Hey,
Maybe.
we've upgraded. It's taken a while.
Yeah,
we're
dude.
finally in person.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Yeah.
new development.
4 people in this room is interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
definitely
people
a vibe.
don't know how big this room is. This
So,
could
Durs,
be
True,
an
here's
opportunity.
the here's the real question.
These
Behind the
90
camera, who's to
feet
say
behind the
what's back
camera
there,
we
you know?
refuse to use.
Nobody even knows what's down here.
Where is
what am
Jamie?
I sitting on?
What is
Yeah.
Jamie? That is the real question. Yeah, Durs, how's the beanbag instead of the wood chair?
Honestly, I feel like I've upgraded. Parm has taken over the wood chair
Yeah.
to give our guests the better chair.
I'm a.
I assumed I was in the beanbag.
Well,
Only you, the
honestly,
viewer, can
that chair's
contribute
probably
to getting
better
us
than
the
beanbag.
same chair across the board by going to the Patreon.
True. Chair review incoming.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let us get some Herman Millers, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Dude,
Please.
those lazy boy chairs are super nice. I still need to buy one of those.
I used to
Oh,
have
Like
one
the
of those.
recliners.
Dude, I'm trying to buy one for my living room
they're
right
like
now.
lazy boy, like
The
all
executive
chairs.
chairs?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my
they have like the pleather on them
See,
or whatever.
that just makes me feel like I'm watching
Oh.
Wall-E and everybody's floating
Wah!
around. You know what I mean? Like they're little.
Dude, I cannot wait to be at that future. What do you mean? Like,
Yeah, like where's my large cola?
You know what, boys? We visited this before, talking about Wall-E and Pixar stuff. Brandon, what are your top 3 Pixars?
yeah.
Top 3 Pixars.
Yes, sir.
Give
Give it to us, baby.
Finding Nemo.
Number 1. Is that number 1?
Is that like because of a child?
Or is that number
like,
3?
I don't know.
No, hear me out, because Finding Nemo is my number 1. That's why I want to know.
I don't know if Nemo's one.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, it's hard. There's
Lion
so
King's
many.
not
Heartbroken.
Lion King's not Pixar, right?
No.
No, it's
I didn't
not.
think so.
Nope.
Yeah, Finding Nemo 1, Monsters Inc.
Okay.
Winner.
And the first Cars.
Okay. Life is a highway, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect
Now,
I mean,
what
those
are
are all
your
cool
thoughts on
movies for
Cars
me.
3? Where they acknowledge the existence of the Pope inside the Pope Mobile,
Yes.
which is yet another car.
Yeah.
And then also,
Pope babies.
yeah,
are in that
well, they have
camera.
babies,
Or-
right? So
yes.
there's a Catholic car church.
Yeah.
Existing that there's also like probably the diocese and then also
Yeah.
therefore
car
doctrine
marriage. Yes.
about car marriage for car conception, and therefore then there's mommy cars and daddy cars, and we see them also with baby car, which means that there is the existence of a cussy.
So you,
yeah,
Confirmed.
basically.
Cars 3. There's a cussy.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
Cars,
like, so that's
Cars
why it's
3
the second best
basically
car.
in the
movie.
lore.
like the
Cars
guy
3,
who
yeah.
carries Lightning McQueen around his like RV thing, he's literally crawling into his asshole.
True.
That's true. It is the prison pocket. Really.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Dude, I love
That's
them. I
saucy,
love
dude.
cars.
Dude, yeah, Cars was
Ka-chow.
That's
Cars was
why.
something
That's
magical.
why I didn't like the sequels because he never said "ka-chow" like
He never
ever
said
again.
ka-chow.
Right. He just
Did he not?
It didn't.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
says
What?
it 0 times.
Wait, does he not actually say it in the
Ye-
other 2 movies? I didn't ever realize
That's
that.
an insane notion.
Yeah, I
It is an insane notion.
literally watched the movies trying to see how many times he would say it, and he says it 0 times.
Well, I think it's kind of like he's a changed man. You know, he's reformed from his old
Fuck
cocky days.
that,
I
dude.
don't like
What do
that
you
at all.
mean?
He doesn't need to ka-chow anymore for speed.
One does not need to.
I mean,
ka-chow
I don't know.
anymore.
I don't know. Or they just forgot to put ka-chow in there until the marketing material came out.
Kachiga, Kachiga.
God damn.
Yeah, the other car.
Yeah, the green,
Oh,
the green car.
Yeah, the green.
Can you imagine?
What comes
The-
before?
You know, I'm surprised we made it this long without getting
Thunder.
monetized.
How is that a demonetization, dude? That is a
How
reference.
isn't that one?
Oh, dude.
That's a Cars reference, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie?
New
Yeah.
trademark laws. You can't even speak on film.
Yeah, gonna get copyright strike.
Yeah, if you even mention anything to do with any movie, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that does suck. That sucks a lot. You know what doesn't suck? Summer movies.
Okay.
What do you guys got
Okay.
on your radar right now?
I want to watch Nope really
Oh
badly.
yeah, I want to go see Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had
no
a-
desire
heard
to
it's a
watch
lot-
it, but respect for those.
Yeah.
who do.
Wait, really? I feel like that's a hot take.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not a
Dude,
hot
Dude, that
take.
is
I
kind
just-
of a hot take.
It's
bro.
canonical for me.
You don't like Jordan Peele movies?
I don't like scary movies.
I was gonna say me either. I don't.
okay.
I
I
also
don't like
okay.
am in
scary
the-
movies.
I
man.
I,
Yeah, I
I,
love
I,
horror
I
movies.
forgot you guys
I-
are
that ain't me.
cowards.
No, I
Big horror
I have
movies.
watched a ton of horror movies.
Yeah, man, I've watched horror movies with B. Like, I
like a lot of my
respect
friends
it.
like to watch
Yeah.
horror movies, so I've
Yeah.
seen a lot. I just don't personally.
Yeah, it
like,
ain't for me.
if I sit down to watch a movie at home, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me
Unless-
watch Halloween 2 or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
it's just-
Halloween is like a classic. Like there's certain ones that are absolute fucking slappers
I mean,
that
I've-
have
I've
been around
seen them.
forever, and but I think they're
But-
good.
Oh,
I think
dude.
those ones are good. but
There's
then
some
like
nights
other
I need to watch a horror
So
movie
Durs, you're
before
even more
bed.
on the spectrum
I
of
watch
like
horror movies before I
disliking
go to
horror
bed.
movies.
Yeah.
You're farther than I am.
I'll watch
I
them,
have
and there are
some that I
some that
like.
are entertaining. Like I enjoy them when it's like they go all out and they do like
What's
crazy
your
kills and
top 3
stuff.
horror movies? Just-
Halloween Town 2, Calabar's
I,
Revenge.
I honestly don't. I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't. I don't know that I could name 3 horror
yeah,
movies.
let's-
To be honest,
okay,
It'd
so
take me a while.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I can try.
Okay.
Halloween Town 2, Calabar's
Yeah,
Revenge.
yeah,
number one.
yeah,
Alright.
The
I was just
Digimon
guessing. I know
movie.
there's like 13 of those. So.
Don't Look Under the Bed. No, that
Ponyo.
actually is a scary movie from Disney Channel. If you guys remember.
Yeah,
no,
I-
Don't Look
I
Under
do
the Bed was
remember
scary
that.
as fuck.
Yeah, when you were like,
It was like the
7.
Boogeyman. Yeah. No, cause shut up, dude. All right,
That's fair.
Fair enough, man.
Get his ass.
Yeah, no, like Halloween.
The
1,
Phantom of the
Halloween 1's
Megaplex.
the classic.
Those are not like horror movies.
The
though.
Sweet Life of
Zach
Zach
and
and
are,
Cody scary
Halloween. They're
special.
Halloween like movies.
Hey man, that's spook moves.
That's not like.
Mike Myers is not a horror movie.
Wait. Oh, wait. I think you said Halloween Town again.
No,
I
Halloween.
don't know.
Halloween
Making a
Michael
second one.
Myers, the first one.
Okay, that's good.
Very, very original. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff is like that kind of original horror is like where I actually thrive.
Slasher.
Yeah, like the OG slashers are really good. Things that kind of came after like Scream
Okay.
and like the innovations on the genre. of
First
those
Scream was
movies.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're great directors and there's great artistry in it. Like the way you can create the film, right?
Yeah.
Because you can obviously like the Evil Dead, and like it's good, but it's like very cheesy.
Yeah.
So like I think, and then also like shout out to Sam Raimi. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, probably my third favorite. Of
Yeah.
all time.
Oh yeah.
Scary
That,
movie.
dude, that is a spooper for
Spooky
sure.
dooky.
11-year-olds who like parents let them go shit their pants everywhere.
Shout out to that guy in the Avengers Endgame screening who said "fuck them kids" before the screening started, really loud. Appreciate that guy to this day.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Quality.
Yeah, man.
Quality.
All right, Parm, what about you?
I'm a slut for like found footage horror movies. So like Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch is good.
Oh, like
Probably
Yo,
like
I
As
watched Blair
Above,
Witch
So
with you
Below.
one time.
Yeah,
Never
that's a
fucking
good
again.
one.
I
See,
fucking
that's
put
that's
that
one of the
off,
horror.
and then
I actually
you-
like that movie.
No,
I've seen
wait,
it
hang on,
quite a
hang
few
on,
I
times.
hang
think
on,
that
hang on.
movie's overrated.
This fucking asshole.
You think Blair
turns
Witch is
that on.
overrated?
Was it me, you, and Kyle?
It's a great fucking movie.
No, you fell asleep.
It's fantastic. I've seen.
You fell. No, you fell asleep.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fucking fell asleep.
calling his
Fuck you.
ass out.
Your first time watching it,
Calling
me,
him
you, and
out.
Kyle
We were
watched it
like-
in your bed, and then I
Wow.
fucking, yeah, because
Yo.
Brandon had that king
Yeah.
size
Yeah.
mattress, so we all, we all
Wait,
used to stay.
What's up?
Little
You
bit
said
of
it was
lore.
overrated. I can't get past that, dude.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So a little bit of the lore. When we used to stay the night at Brandon's house to get fucked up at night and get drunk, without like any consequences of anyone giving a shit. Brandon had a king size bed that 3 of us would sleep in sometimes. So me, Kyle, and Brandon watched. I'm pretty sure it was Kyle or it was someone else. We watched Blair Witch for the first time. All 3 of us. He falls asleep because he's like, "Yeah, not that scary." He was like bored by
He's
it,
like, yeah.
and I was like,
I can
fucking
understand.
shitting my pants because I'm a fucking pussy. I hate.
That's-
Hey,
so.
dude, I grew up with a buddy who would cover his eyes watching.
But it was
Paranormal
good.
Activity.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
that's
Paranormal Activity
alright.
movies are good.
Uh,
Towards the end, they get a little, but they get kind of cool with like the intertwining.
I like the Crazies too, where that whole town like
Okay,
goes like
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's
That's
a good
not like
one.
that's more like suspenseful, but I think it's pretty scary too.
Yeah.
And then fuck number 3, dude. That's a tough one, bro.
I don't know.
I don't even know, dude. Because like that, after you get past like the best scary movies.
How you gonna throw shade at somebody if you can't even name 3 that you like?
Oh
Well, he could always name another, but like,
Yeah.
a favorite.
yeah, that's the thing. I can name a lot of
Okay.
scary movies.
Yeah?
Dude, that's what makes it tough.
You can think about it for a little bit. B.
Yeah, I'll simmer
Let's hear
on this.
you, Mr. Scary Film Liker. What do you got?
Number 1, The Shining.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, amazing.
Classic,
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah,
love that film. Number 2 is Sinister.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen that movie?
yeah, that's alright.
I really enjoyed that one.
I don't think I have.
don't like scary movie boys.
Yeah. I don't like
3?
to watch these games.
Ernest Goes to
I don't know, maybe the first Saw.
Okay.
Oh,
I was big into Saw when I was growing up.
I remember that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Towards
like
the end.
it was like the movie that came out every year, you know? Dude, it was.
Yeah.
Those are always good movies.
Yeah. Yeah,
Those are
man.
some classics.
Crack the chainsaw out.
Huh.
Get to work.
I'd probably give it a Paranormal 2 then. That one was like,
Paranormal Activity 2.
yeah, the second one
that
was
one
better
was
than the
really
first
good.
one. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
I love Paranormal Activity movies.
Yeah, I think that one was good because you got to ramp up the scaling of it with the money.
I think
Yeah,
I've seen both
exactly.
of those.
So I
How
think
many-
that
how
was
many
pretty good.
Paranormal
I think
Activity
3
movies
was
are
Dude, there's
there
like
now?
7.
6, isn't there?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I've probably
What's
seen
What's
like the
last
first
ones?
3
The
then.
Ghost World.
The
Yeah.
the
think
most
it's
recent
one.
ones where like it's the same one, but you get to see the demon or ghost or entity like moving and doing like it's
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a whole lore to it.
yeah, it's a
'cause
crazy
they ended
lore
up
too.
like
It's like a whole
crossing over through like the demon dimension or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so they go into the upside down.
yeah.
Something like that.
Oh my god,
Yes,
dude!
and that's how
I've been starting to
Stranger
catch
Things
up on
happens.
Stranger Things,
Oh,
dude.
you're catching up.
I
Pretty
haven't
good. Yeah,
watched any of it.
I'm halfway.
I haven't got past the first season either. Durst.
Yeah, right.
Three-
I watched 3 episodes and gave up. It was
yeah.
not
I finished
enough.
Obi-Wan.
And see, I'm here about that Vecnosi, so you know,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
whatever.
and then so I never mind.
Wait,
and then I
whoa,
saw,
whoa,
I
hold
saw
up, hold up. He just said he finished Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I finally finished it.
It's been fucking.
I've
like,
heard it's
6
not very good,
episodes.
and honestly, I don't even want to
It
watch
was pretty.
it. At
It
this
was
point.
pretty good.
I liked it.
I liked it. I
I
enjoyed it.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There are some cool moments.
What I've seen is good.
Do you care about
Oh
spoilers?
no,
I
wait.
think I still have
Actually,
an episode
Obi.
left.
Yeah, but I don't really like.
So-
I haven't really enjoyed most of the movies recently.
Hot
so I don't
take?
really want to watch.
Beep, 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 beep,
Hot
beep,
take?
beep, 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 beep. Go ahead. Okay.
Obi-Wan has a top 2 lightsaber fight of like Star Wars.
Well, yeah, the newer the movie, the better the lightsaber fight.
No.
was.
that
Number
one
1 is
goes.
Duel of Fates. Still.
Yeah, Duel of Fates is like,
Like-
Duel of Fates is a slapper, and then I think that maybe it's the top 3.
Thank you for coming to my hot take. You all are fucking wrong if you disagree.
You know, I can kind of get down with it, but I don't fully agree with you. I don't think it's a good number 2. I think it's number 3. I think the one that you're referencing, it's the final one.
The Duel of Fates is
No, the one in Obi-Wan.
yeah between
Yes,
Obi and
Obi-Wan and Vader.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Shocking.
obviously.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy.
Crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have
Yeah,
thought?
that was a very good fight. I
Spoiler
really enjoyed
alert.
It.
Spoiler alert.
The only thing I didn't like about it was the way that
It's
it
been
with
weeks. They're fine.
there was the plot B going on,
Yeah.
and I didn't like the way it would cut back and forth. Obviously, like it was, necessary for the way they needed to deliver the story on both A and B plots.
Yeah.
But I think that if you cut the whole scene better together as one unified scene,
Yeah.
fucking hits.
Dude, I just can't get over Leia looking like
So
a
it's a
5-year-old
3 for me.
child, but being
She's
called
10.
10. Yeah,
She's 10.
but she looks like 6.
No, you just are old and getting older, and you're
I'll
realizing
have to
that
No,
watch it
kids
and
are
see.
stupid.
you're realizing
Oh,
kids
okay.
look younger than they actually are.
Kids are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Kids are pretty dumb.
True, kids are dumb.
Get a
That's
better
true.
actor. Make her look 35. Like that's the thing. Like the
Make her look 35.
Make her look 35.
like okay, like with the live action. Like, do we already talk about the live action Yu Yu Hakusho? I feel like we probably
I
did.
we
believe
like
we
glanced over it like 2 episodes ago, but we never actually talked about it. We
Right.
made reference to it, and then we were just like,
Like,
nah, move on.
The reason I'm so turned off is when they released what the characters look like. Yusuke's 14, I get that, but he still needs to look like he's at least 27. Like,
I mean-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe. Get like fucking Chinese Ryan Gosling to play him or something. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I'm not excited for the live action.
oh, it's gonna be ass.
Like,
It probably won't be good.
I don't know. I'm just not big into live action anime stuff.
But yeah, most
The
people
history of
aren't.
it being bad is long.
You know, it's anime for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, like, I'm sure there's been some good live action anime stuff.
It's very rare.
I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop.
That one's ass.
My only
ass.
takeaway is
You
that they
know,
didn't.
I didn't watch the Death Note one that Netflix did.
Oh,
they
that
didn't
one's
cast
super
Blake
ass,
Griffin.
dude.
Is that his name? The big basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Kuwabara. So I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
That would-
that would have
okay,
been
that's a
perfect.
good
That
cast.
actually would have been perfect,
That was a
dude.
good-
You get
that
him
was
an
a-
orange wig.
You're a
No,
mission.
you just dye.
You're a
Just
mission.
dye his hair orange.
What?
His hair would be good for it.
No,
Just dye
no,
hair
no. It'd be
orange.
funnier
He
with
needs
a
a-
wig.
Yeah, he needs to be a little taller.
Like the sad thing with
Nah.
like anime, like live
He's
action
Japanese.
shit,
He's a Japanese 15-year-old.
is like-
They're not even that tall.
you like
No,
you
no,
either
his
have to
hair is
lean
taller.
into it incredibly hard
True.
with it being goofy, or you have to make it like with the best graphical effects.
Do you think that would
possibly
fix
can.
live action anime then? Do you think that if you did a live action anime adaptation that was completely goofy and over the top with like CGI effects, like cartoonized, being like wow, wow?
I mean, like
I would check. I mean, I
Here's
would
the
I
watch
think
thing,
I
it.
would be more
Here-
prone to
here-
watch that than I would
here's
be
the thing
current
that like
things going
like
down.
there are like
Except
romance animes that have been adapted to live action that I'm sure are perfectly.
Well, have you guys
fine,
seen
you know
the-
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Romance.
have you guys seen the
Yeah.
Kenshin?
Oh, that one was good.
The,
That
the,
one
the
was
Kenshin
that one was
one-
good.
series. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
I've
They're
only
all
seen.
good.
I've only
They're-
seen the first one.
Yeah, I've
but
only
it was
seen the
really
first one.
good.
And yeah, no, those are really, really well done.
That was
So,
actually solid.
there is opportunity to do things well live. I think you just have to have like the IP in the
You-
right hands
you
of
have
the
to
right
have-
person.
yeah.
Yeah,
right,
just
yeah.
i.e. not Netflix.
It's all about the producer.
No, that's
I feel
incorrect. I
like.
think Netflix can be the thing.
No.
I think it's the person behind the production.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the individual.
If
And
the
Netflix
producer
has
who's-
made
If you don't-
zero
if you don't fuck-
bangers.
if like they gave, okay, if I was a producer and they gave me Yu Hakusho live action, you're damn right I would do it fucking well
Yeah.
because I fucking love the IP. Someone else might love the IP and they might be given limitations and stuff.
Well, the other thing too is
But
like
it's-
it's all
it's
about the
about having-
director as well. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But if the Netflix is putting any like limitations on it, like then you
Do
already
you want it
poisoned
to
the
go
well.
to China?
Yeah.
Well, then you're getting limitations.
well,
it's not a spirit gun anymore.
it's the same thing I'm worried about with Amazon.
No,
and the Lord of the Rings
I thought
thing.
you meant like, do I want the IP to go to China and like they just buy the rights? Oh no,
No, I
don't-
mean, do you want the product?
no, I don't
of
fucking
live
know.
action
I don't
Netflix?
care. I don't want like if China doesn't want to release a
But
good
Netflix
thing,
goes
then
in
like
China, so that means that is the bar.
well then fuck not. Yeah,
That's-
they already
there's two ways
China
to think,
already
okay,
poisoned the
There's
well.
two ways to think about how production is done right now, right? For media, so there's like the Thor and Love and Thunder promotes right now, right?
yeah
Where they make a movie and it may not get into China, and if it doesn't, they say fuck it, fuck you, you don't get the movie.
yeah
And then there's the content that is made with the idea of this will be palatable before release, for global release, for China consumption.
yeah.
That is the way.
That's the market.
Yeah, but Netflix is still dying based off their business model. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
this is what I talked about a while ago. Is
was a
HBO
bubble.
has all these idiots beat because they've been doing this whole home
The
production
Sopranos,
thing for a
I
long
still
time.
rewatch that.
Yo, shout out to the Weed Pranos.
Like
The Weed
HBO,
Pranos,
the thing
baby.
that HBO had above everybody is they had the production crews. They had everybody already on board that they know can make quality content.
They're
You have
still putting
Westworld,
out bangers.
They have all these there's tons and tons of good TV shows on just on HBO. It's like then Netflix came along and they're like, "Oh crap, everybody's stealing all of our content. Now we need to find somebody to make our own TV shows and movies." And it's like there's not just all these great producers sitting around on their twiddling their thumbs waiting
Yeah.
for somebody to give them work. Like it like that the problem is that's why a lot of these
yeah.
shows are failing cuz like it's everything from productions. Like you just only have so many qualified people to do all these things.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
and then when you
plus-
lose like one good person, like one really important one,
That's like,
a writer, a producer, someone who really was a heart of it.
Like the Wheel of Time series was
The
supposed
Flash
to be
was
like a
obviously,
massive
like-
multi-million-dollar series for Amazon.
Well,
Garbage.
Well, that's like the Arrowverse stuff, like the Flash, the Green Arrow, and then it's just or the Arrow, whatever it was
the
called.
Gayro verse.
Yeah, I agree. Except for the Flash. The Flash was actually good for a while. It was good for a couple seasons. It was fun to watch every year. And then
I mean, it's just
The
the,
last
same
couple have
season
just-
with a different bad guy.
yeah, now it
Yeah.
feels that way exactly, and it's very pedantic and like not enjoyable. I don't even know how to say it any other way.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Like I have it on my watch later list because it comes up every year on the one for Netflix.
it's
Yeah.
amazing how
And
it's still
it says
going.
new episodes, and I'm just like, I don't know, man.
Bro, talk about shows that went on for too long. The Walking Dead. How is that? Like, there's still spin-offs of
Bro,
that show
it
going
like
on.
by like the
So I
third
feel that-
season,
I don't
I
like
was
the
just like,
show.
these people are gonna continue making the
Well,
most
who
retarded
here has
decisions.
watched the show actually?
I
So
stopped watching
I
in the third
watched it.
season.
Yeah, same.
I watched
After the third
it,
season,
third or fourth season, I believe. Which one was the one where they're in like the compound and they kill
I
the
think
old
that's 3
guy?
or 4.
They
Uh,
kill the old guy out in front.
I don't know.
I don't
'Cause I'm
even
gonna
know
be
his
honest with
name.
you. I only
the
know
mayor or
I
whatever,
know
the governor.
the context of
That's where
Maybe.
I stopped.
this show
Yeah.
through conversations like this. I have never watched the show version of it.
It's
I
quite
have read the
entertaining
first
for
2
the
graphic
first 2
novels.
seasons.
So I read the first 2 graphic novels. I liked it, and then I was like, but I'm kind of done because it just felt like too zombie for me.
Yeah,
And that's like kind of like a problem if you don't like zombies.
Well, no, the zombies aren't even good in the.
So-
right.
They're randomly like
no,
sometimes.
no,
some
I
dude
love
will
the
just be-
Walking Dead
but-
zombies.
Here's one thing I want to advocate for.
I like that.
if you
like,
don't go with so many seasons, you don't get certain things like Negan came and went.
Hot take alert then here.
Beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep,
Wait.
beep,
All right. When you say you
the
don't like,
zombies in The Walking Dead are garbage.
they're perfectly
That's not a hot
fine.
take.
They
You're
No,
just
no,
wasting
no,
my
no.
time.
No.
What the fuck?
The reason they're garbage is because they don't even follow the rules that they set out in the show. And here's
oh
how.
wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Because
Well, you've
because
watched more.
when you watch. No, I've watched basically the same amount as you. Like 3 seasons.
Nope.
When they kill somebody, how do they always kill somebody in the show? The zombies like randomly latch onto somebody after they were just killing a whole bunch of zombies. They're like, oh, we can't possibly like leave this compound or leave this place because they're just hordes of zombies. But then when they need to leave, it's just all of a sudden now we can just run and we can stab them and it's no big deal. And
So it's not the
but then-
zombies' fault. It's the bad writing.
but then yeah, right.
That's fair.
They write the zombie like because the zombies are by themselves. Sure, they're just slow walking. They're horde. That's great. I love that version of zombies. But then randomly the zombies will just like grab somebody through a chain link fence and eat them. And it's like, okay, why didn't they do that for the last?
Well, why is
month?
that
You
person
guys
standing so close to the fence?
Exactly. I'm like all these things. I'm like, stop killing off the characters.
So like
in
that's
stupid
like
ways.
super common with like almost every zombie TV show though. You know what I mean?
That's always
Like
my
there's
problem
very
with them.
few
I'm like,
that I don't think like that avoid doing that and avoid it pretty well.
but I think you can. I mean, video games do zombies better. I mean, like Left 4 Dead, you have clear sets of zombies that do certain things,
yeah.
and that's fine. And TV could do that. You could be like, oh, we've discovered a new kind of zombie. I'm fine with that. Give me a new kind of zombie. I'm cool with that. But you can't be like, oh, the normal zombies all of a sudden now they're just started running randomly and
Well, I think the issue is like
they took up track and
the
track
issue-
and field.
I
They,
think
they like to run.
the issue is like at a certain point like it's literally like the conflicts come from people just making the stupidest decisions they possibly
yeah.
can. You know what I mean?
And that's why I'm like, give me a Walking Dead where the humans are fighting because obviously the humans are always going to
with
be
like a
warring
clear
with each other.
end.
Yeah, but like give me the human plot actually makes sense. So
Yeah.
like there's factions to it and you kind of get a back and forth. Like you can make an entertaining show with that and then also have the zombies come in and have an effect every now and then.
Yeah.
Or just be like a part of a post-apocalyptic world or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. But that's never what they do. It's always like, halfway there.
Like yeah. I don't know. Zombies.
Brandon, as a resident horror boy, what do you think about zombies?
1 to 10.
What's your favorite zombie?
I give them a solid 7. Zombies are cool.
How do you feel about that
zombie movies are
Zombussy?
awesome. I'm not interested.
Alright.
Respect, just like I am about
That's
zombies. in
necrophilia,
general.
baby.
Not
Yeah,
interested.
that's
Alec, you don't like zombies.
I just think it's like really droll.
I
Did you
mean,
never
there's
play
some
Nazi
really good
zombies?
zombie movies.
No, Nazi
though.
zombies that did play.
Oh,
the-
dude,
it was-
Nazi zombies. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
that's-
10, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
good
Oh
time.
yeah.
Right.
What's
World
your
at
guys?
War
What's your,
zombies.
Here's a fun one that this I don't think it's a
What's
hot
your
take.
guys'
I just-
favorite-
I just don't like Call of Duty, so like for me, like that's the only form of Call of Duty I ever enjoyed was zombies.
what's your favorite zombies map?
Kino.
Kino du Toten?
Kino
No,
der
it's,
Toten.
what is the it's
Is that
Rise.
the one where it's like the
No, it's-
stage or
it's
whatever?
Stage
Oh,
and-
that's my
yeah.
favorite too.
Yeah,
by
Kino
far.
is the
Well,
greatest.
okay, but
zombies, man.
on World
Town
at
is
War,
really good on board.
Yeah.
back in the day, it was World at War, and you
Kino
sat up
der
on the
Toten.
catwalk
You set up on the
on-
catwalk.
on what did
Kino
the
der-
Rise, or I don't
You
even know
got
how to
called
pronounce
the
it.
Yeah,
N word by a
Rise.
12-year-old over
The Rise
Xbox
was
Live.
really good, dude.
You just sat up on the catwalk. One guy
Damn.
watches the window. Two people watch the stairs, and the other
Yeah.
guy shoots out.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, dude, Moon though. Moon in
Moon
like
was fun.
5 or whatever,
Damn.
like the one with the presidents.
Oh, that was
you-
no. It was like
it was.
Oh, dude, they had
Area
Jack.
Not a
51
cod boy,
or
don't know what you guys are
something?
talking about, but
There-
respect it.
There was
Dude, it was so much fun.
Have at
there
it.
was a map where
it was
instead of the
on Mars,
normal.
I think, right?
No, it was. I don't know.
no. You started it. You started like
know
in
there
a
was a moon
in
map
a
at one
launch in a launch site
so
or something.
there was
and
a
then you
map.
could go
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
the moon.
yeah.
There's a map where instead of the normal 4 characters
Huh.
you get JFK,
Oh, it's
Richard
5.
Nixon. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
And
5.
Fidel Castro
Oh.
and some
Yeah.
other dweeb that I don't know.
It's fucking. That one's so much fun.
Was it? It was Stalin.
Oh,
Fidel.
it was not Stalin.
No, it should have been Stalin.
Yeah.
That'd have been fun.
Parm,
Yes.
talking about some goobers.
Some
Talking
Google-
about some historical weirdos.
yeah, the
But
biggest.
not so historical. Tell me about that subreddit you posted. TV Too High.
Oh, dude. So I love this subreddit too. 'cause
Oh,
I've been in scenarios where people like have their TVs mounted too high, and you're literally like craning your neck up to watch, and
Hell yeah.
like that's the thing. And I see so many people like who post their TVs on there, and it's like the comments just roast some people, you know?
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
the wires exposed, like
Fucking
who-
Oh, they would love to see
whoever
my TV
designed
in my
this
living
house
room.
should be put down. Like,
Damn.
Amen.
it's
There's
good-
there's a subreddit that I do enjoy, probably in a similar fashion.
yeah,
Idiots fighting things.
idiots. Okay.
It's always a good time. The one that really drew me in though was this person who was like trying to be a tough guy and show he could like kill a dead tree with his hands,
Mhm.
like punch it to break it down.
Mm.
And when it did, like he punched it so much that like a bunch of mold spores like
common
came out, like
idiot-
very like
idiot
visible,
thing to do.
and then like a wasp's nest was inside of it, so it just flew out. And I was like, oh man, it was like at 240p, you know, with no
Yeah.
volume.
Yeah,
but it was,
yeah.
And I was just like,
Dude,
yes.
those are the best videos.
Yeah,
I'm like- So then,
when
like,
I
the
see
comment section was just guessing what European country he was from, and I was just like, damn, this is wild.
when someone sends me a meme and I see it's in that nice crisp 240p,
Right.
I need to buckle the fuck in.
That's when you can tell at some point somebody ripped it off a website by recording it with
Yeah.
their mobile
Yeah, they pulled
phone.
out their old phone.
Yeah.
Holy
And you're
shit.
like, I don't know how many times it's been reposted.
So
but-
someone somehow got rid of the live leak watermark or
Yeah,
whatever.
right,
Because
like-
they got the 480p live leak, right?
Yeah.
And then they crop it in 240p, so they leave out
Well,
the edges.
and,
Yeah, leave out
right,
the
and,
edges
and
too.
right, and then sometimes like the edges are even blurred out, so you can
Yeah.
still see the thing, but it's
Yeah.
just blurry in the corner.
Gotta
The
keep the live
original-
leak
What's
logo.
left of the logo is just blurred out. Then
It's
yeah.
usually muted because if the sound was on, it would just be.
Right, like
someone jacking off to it in the
Yeah.
background.
Oh,
Dude,
good
that's
times.
Fucking disgusting.
True.
Much like the rest of Reddit is. Let's see what else. Oh, you know what else was disgusting was Marvel this weekend. Ugh.
what did they do?
No, nothing really that bad. It was just like
Oh, their
Comic-Con weekend.
releases?
So they
Oh, their
announced all
Phase
their
4 release.
Phase 5 release.
The phase
and
butthole.
5
The
now.
rest of Phase 5.
Dude, if they make the new Blade right,
That'll
that's
be
all you
good.
got on that.
The
that's
only
all.
thing,
That's the only one I care about.
You didn't even
That's
see
right,
that.
that's-
So they announced all of
Well,
Phase
that's the
5, but
point,
then they
you know?
also announced like 2 Avengers movies at the end of
Yeah.
Phase 6.
okay.
There's an Avengers movie coming out this year.
Womp,
Or is it
womp,
next year?
womp.
I think it's Thunderbolts next year, isn't it?
I don't know, but I know there's
I
the
don't
Black
know.
Panther movie too.
Face is gonna
True.
crush it.
Trailer
at the
came out for
major.
that.
The only one
also.
I'm going
I mean,
to see.
I'm
is,
sure they'll all sell like
Blade.
a billion tickets. I'll probably go see
I
some.
don't know.
in
I have
theaters.
I have 2 $1 movie tickets sitting in the other room actually, so
That's
I can go
fire.
see like Thor if I
I
want
mean,
to.
it
still.
usually only costs what, like $8, and we go.
But I'm considering
Me,
saving
baby,
them for
we'll
be
go
our
Dragon
resident
Ball.
theater
We'll go see
expert. How
Nope,
much
and
does
I'll
it
hold your
cost?
hand in case you get scared.
No, Sam and I will either go
I'll go
see
see Nope.
Thor or we'll go see Dragon Ball when that comes out.
Okay.
Mid-August. That'll be cool.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball movie.
Oh, here's a good question since we're on the topic of films.
Sure.
B, since you go to the movies all the time, what has
Oh,
been your
true.
favorite movie over the last like 6 months to a year that you've seen?
I like
Sunny?
Top Gun a lot this year.
Okay, yeah.
It's not the pilot, it's about the plane. It's not
I
the
like
plane,
the
it's about
Batman a
pilot.
lot this year.
All right. How many times did you see the Batman? For those at home.
Oh yeah.
I
okay,
saw it
that's-
in theater 6 times.
Oh yeah. You know what? This is a good story for the podcast. Why don't you tell us about what lengths you went to see it one of the times?
No,
Oh,
I think we
yo.
leave that one out.
Dude.
Maybe for a Patreon
I think I
episode.
plead the fifth on that one.
Oh,
okay.
come on, why not? It's certainly not that bad.
For the patrons.
Nah, I think we'll plead the fifth on that.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you-
Hey, Jamie can cut it here and we'll record it for
No,
bonus
no,
content.
no. We won't go there with that.
So
We won't. Jamie's shaking his head no right now.
Yeah.
disapproving.
My legal team
Fuck no.
advises me not to talk about it.
Lucifer is
Okay.
quaking in his boots right now.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh my! I actually forgot until just then. I was like, I can't remember honestly.
We
what I
should
did.
make this like a
Oh.
patron goal, like $100 could stay here.
Yeah,
Beast
right.
on the Dark Knight.
If we reach 50, if we reach 50 patrons, we'll bring B back on another time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
and
tell
we'll-
the story.
Deal.
And we'll tell the
Deal.
story
Yes,
of
I will-
the Batman escapade.
Jamie, you will have
as it
to.
were.
You will have that.
on opening
as our
night. On
Patreon
opening
goal,
night of
yes.
Batman.
Opening night of Batman.
You know what?
Yeah,
How
I
about this?
still
We'll-
have the
we'll
comic
lower
book
because
from
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we have 0 patrons because the Patreon started as an ironic joke of
That's
just saying
yeah.
Patreon.com/110pod.
Well, hey, that's fine.
But
One
Hey,
day.
At
One
any
day.
point, if we do get 50 patrons,
yeah.
we'll
So
hold us to it. We'll come back
yeah,
and
we'll,
we'll tell
we'll
the
bring
story.
Brandon back and we'll
Yeah.
Tell the
we'll-
story.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do
I'll
it for the
be-
bonus and we'll do a regular episode also. Fuck it. That'll be sick.
I'll be 40 years old, like on my
I
anniversary.
say.
We'll have forgotten about this. And
How
some
about we drop it?
lunatic.
Let's drop it to
just-
20. Let's drop it to 20.
Yeah, okay, 20. That's
Yeah, let's drop it to 20. Fuck it.
all right.
You'll only be
That's
30
fine.
then.
That's fine.
Okay.
You won't be
okay.
40 anymore. You'll be 30.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Let's talk about something that actually is kind of badass though. Let's go to the video game world because I don't have a lot for esports this week. I don't think there's been too much popping
There's
for
been
like
fucking nothing, bro.
yeah, like no player changes. It's the middle of the
Nothing
seasons
too
for both
interesting.
both CS and League, so that's whatever.
The status quo.
Valorant's lame as
Oh, does
always
anybody-
because we clown Valorant as we do.
I meant to ask this: does anybody play, or did anyone ever play Age of Empires 2 here?
No.
I did a little.
No.
No, you guys never did. All right, never mind.
Ah.
There's been a huge tournament ongoing. You know,
Oh,
on
wow.
Twitch. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, you want to tell us more about it?
I mean, yeah, there's a huge like $30,000 prize for the first place
Huh.
person to win, and there's actually, I mean, it gets pretty decent views for a game that was made in before I was born, I believe.
Sheesh. Oh,
So,
fuck that, dude.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
They've
Old?
updated
It
it
gets,
Ew.
it's probably like 20, 30K on Twitch, and there's a bunch of streamers that have moved over to Facebook
If it
and
plays,
stuff,
it
make good
plays.
money.
It's all that matters.
Yeah.
So here's something good actually going on though for League. I put it in there. It's called the LDL Fearless mode. So the LDL is the lower Chinese league. It's not the main league, not the premier, but like the development league.
Yeah.
So in this, they play best of threes, and if you win with a team comp that you've drafted, you cannot pick those champions in the next game.
I like that.
So the
Dude,
enemy
oh
team
my
still can.
god. That
So,
would.
like, let's say you win with the comp of like, Shen, LeBlanc, Jungler, whatever, doesn't matter. Those champions unavailable after you win with them. If you lose, you can run it back.
It's funny that you mentioned that right
Okay.
after I said AoE too, because that's how that works in that game too. If you win with a Civ, you can't play it again the next game or the same map.
So if it's a best of 3,
Interesting.
is it if you were to lose the second game, you still can't
You still can't play it.
play the
Correct.
Okay.
The ones you won
Holy
with, no.
shit!
Right,
With
so
like
it's just in the
picking
series,
bands,
yeah.
dude.
That's nice.
It gets deep.
You would
it gets
need
deep.
someone who's like good with an ocean of champions.
That's what
Not
I like
real-
about
I
it.
mean, not
No, no, no.
really. It's still
I think
like
it's good though because
you
if
have,
you have
5 mids you're good with, you still can't ban or lose
Dude,
all
if,
of those.
if I'm buying a
yes, you
top
can.
laner
Yeah, you
for
need,
my
like,
like,
Wait, so the bans carry over from the previous 2 games as well?
No.
the bans don't apply.
So-
towards,
so
like,
if
what
the
you
bans
can't
don't-
ban.
Yeah,
what
then
I'm saying
it's
is
fine.
like let's say you go up one game, right?
Yeah,
And then you have a guy who plays 5 mids,
yeah.
and then he gets 1 win, and he gets those banned. You have 3 bans in the first round, and then 2 bans in the second round. Every game still, you could easily ban his 4 other champions out.
Yeah,
The
but then
issue is then it's draft problems because
Yeah.
then if the team is smart, what they would do is they would ban 3 of them.
no
and
pro
then
team
force
is ever
them.
going to try to ban out one person's
Dude,
whole
that's-
champion pool
No, what they
because
do,
you can
well,
even
if
just
he's-
play like
if
a
he's
media.
good.
they're
No, but you can like you can even put a mediocre mid.
What they would
on-
do
on an-
is if they
on-
had 4 picks,
just
to
survive.
they
There's-
would ban 3. They would
let me
let one come
introduce you
through,
to
and
the
they would
North
purposely
American
counterpick.
LCS.
Okay, okay. Here in North America, I'm sure they do all sorts of clown shit like that.
Trash.
But I'm just saying, what would be the benefit of
CLG
having
is
one
good.
player who's also a pro at League of Legends just move to a slightly
So, wait.
less familiar mid lane champion? Like they're
So,
still gonna know how to play them. You know what I
do
mean?
have examples.
Like it's not gonna really
like,
matter in the pick ban.
the Chinese league's like 17 fucking teams or
Correct.
whatever. So you have teams that might have like fucking ass jungler, top laner, AD carry, and bot laner, but their mid laner is fucking
Well, here's
just
the other question then.
giga chatted
because-
and pulled them
well-
across the
Well,
line.
how does that work too? Because what about subs? So isn't there can you sub between games or do they have to play the entire set? Because can't you sub between games in a lot of those leagues?
Dude, at that point.
Yeah, but it depends on how many people they have for a
So
development team.
then it's like, okay, well if that guy he just won with LeBlanc or whatever and that was his best champ, okay, we'll just bring in our fucking other specialist on
many,
another champion.
How many teams in a development roster have 2 mid laners?
I don't know, but
Yeah, I
they
was
have
gonna
17
say.
teams
Because
in
if
the
you're not-
league, so I don't know how
That's the LPL. We're talking about the LDL. So the LDL is the league beneath that.
That's what I'm saying. How
so
many
they all
teams
have,
does that have?
So like 17 plus other rosters trying to make it in.
Right. So if there's that many rosters, I'm
why-
sure they got plenty of subs.
But no, they don't. That's what I'm saying. It's the opposite. It's because they have so many
They're
people.
so
they
fucking
they have so
poor.
many people who
well,
want
I'm
to
sure
start.
they're just trying it
Yeah,
out in
but
that league
everyone
so
has
that
no
they
money
can
to get
However,
extra
use
people.
it
you
in
do have a
upper
point
league.
though, because there was someone who is like controversially in the situation you're talking about, Kaiduo, who was on TSM at the beginning of the year. He was a substitute mid laner for I want to say Ultra Prime or Rare Atom or something. But he wasn't even a starter in the LPL. He was a sub in the LDL. So you're technically right. There are subs.
Well, but and that's what I'm not even. But I would assume why they're doing this is to test it for the upper league because that's
Yeah.
generally what you do. So that's my point is when they do bring it into the upper league, there's always going to be subs for those teams.
Yep.
And a lot of times they're just as good mid laners or just as good AD carries,
Well,
whatever it
and
may
if
be.
if they're not just a regular sub, they're also on the LDL.
So I don't know that it would really affect that much because you could just sub out whatever guy. Like if your guy won on that champion, you're like, okay, cool.
I think China
we wanted
number
him
one.
in that matchup anyway.
Plus, like
I think China
think,
does the most interesting things with their game.
I think like the
For
not
sure.
being able to play the same champion again in the next game, like that's so good for just shaking up the meta too.
it makes it
Right.
more
Good for the
interesting to
player,
watch,
too.
for
Like,
It
sure.
makes it more interesting to watch for sure.
It's good
Just
for the-
off the
boring
bat,
watching the same
it would
thing all
make the
time.
champion pool way wider.
I think
Yeah.
it's good for the development though too. I think it's good for the player because then they have to learn to actually play 4 to 5 champions
Right,
and be
yeah.
proficient to be able to get into the main league.
Not just
Definitely.
hop on whatever's meta and then
So yeah, just be a
win.
2-trick Andy. And just be like, oh, this guy's crazy at Fiora and Aatrox this patch because Gore Drinkers.
Exactly, and
busted.
it's like you can
And he's
ban
like,
him
"Let's
out,
move
but
him up."
then
and then
you fucking
and then
draft.
Divine Sunder meta comes up and he can't play shit. He's like terrible at Fiora and he's terrible at Aurelia and things like that. Yeah, I think it's just
Well, if you're only good at Fiora and Aatrox and you play Fiora,
What I'm
then they
saying
just
is-
ban
okay,
Aatrox
but what
next
happens
game
when-
and you're
what I'm
fucked. What
saying
do you
is-
mean?
what happens when Riot decides
That doesn't cause draft issues.
Hang on, yeah, it does, sure. What happens when Riot decides to drop a whole durability patch thing like they did again, where they change the fundamental picks that every lane is picking except for like one?
See, I feel like every season there's like 8 OPs, and I feel like you can sack a little bit to handshake shit over, you know?
Maybe. I don't know. You know what has everything that's OP though? Valorant. That game looks stupid. I still think about that clip we were looking at the other week where they had all the
Dude, I can't
smokes
play
and
that
bombs
game,
and all that
bro.
Hey,
shit.
did you see that where
Well, you were saying something last
some
night on
dude's, like,
Discord.
planting a
You were
bomb
like,
and
we
it
should
just
play
gets blown
Valorant. And I
up?
was just
Yeah, I
like,
want to switch it up. Play one
well,
game of Valorant
I
and
don't-
realize I want to
I
play
don't
Yeah.
think
CSGO.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I
You
think
play
I
Valorant
commit
to make me
seppuku
appreciate CS more.
when that happens because it's bad.
Like,
the
don't-
antidote
I don't
to not
even have it
liking
installed on my
CS:GO is
computer is
one
the
game
best
of
part.
Valorant.
like it's just like the smokes and
True.
shit in Valorant. Like you can just set them on the ground, you know? Like it's baby. You don't have to
What
like
I don't
in
like
the-
about Valorant is that I can't buy a smoke and a flash on like
Right,
the
I,
same person.
Yeah.
right. I can't.
Yeah,
I
you
I
can't.
can
have them
I
in
can
your
buy an
kit
AK
if you
on
have them.
on both
anybody,
sides.
yeah,
though.
but the AK is
That
like
is true.
Yeah.
demonstrably worse than it is
Yeah,
in
of
CS.
course.
Yeah,
The biggest problem with Valorant is it feels unfair when you
Phantom.
die
Also,
because you're like, oh, I don't have a grenade, I don't have a flash, I don't have a smoke or
Well,
whatever.
plus-
Because most
Yeah.
like if you're playing a healing character or whatever, you're just like, oh, it feels unfair every time you die. 'cause,
also like
That's right. You can arrest
mean, you
people
go-
in that game. That's fucking awful.
Yeah, the Rays ult and the rockets. And
Yeah, the
cosmic
rockets and the
sight
grenades and
camera
the-
Well,
all the,
The
shock
thing-
darts and etc.
the thing I
and
hate
the
about it is
bullet
like
pop-
there's no spray patterns, dude. Like
Right, that
it's all
either.
random. So like every like clip that I see is like that's hyphy is like, oh look at this 4K you got at VCT
And
and
you
it's
just
just
spray
four.
and it just
No, it's
spin in a
it's not
circle.
even spray. It's 4-1 like taps to the head.
it,
and, like,
okay.
It's just-
like tap fires or like bursts.
it's so
Everybody
hard.
touched up with my one tips.
It's so hard to just like look at a clip like
And
that and
this
get
is why
hype
Scream
about
is
it.
on
You know
Team
what I
Liquid.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
or
like,
when a jet runs in and headshots
That's what I'm
everybody with their
saying.
knives, it's like,
yeah,
all right,
that's what I'm
good for
saying. Like,
you.
like I see these
I mean, hey, you
crazy
gotta
Valorant plays, but like the
Yeah.
dude is literally teleporting behind somebody. Like,
Yeah, right.
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it's like, what the fuck do you mean, spicy?
Yeah, in terms of like pure gameplay, it really has a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
gonna say raw.
I
input
feel like in
value for-
pure like straight shooter, like what you're trying to say there is like more of a straight shooter game. Like CS:GO is like more. I don't want to say gameplay driven because like I feel like they're both competitive shooters. But
you
they're
need to be
not-
better at
Yeah,
CS.
it
raw
has a higher
mechanics.
skill
Yeah,
ceiling.
Raw
high-
mechanics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
higher skill ceiling. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, there's a higher skill ceiling
Yeah.
just because everybody is on equal playing field. Like if I want to buy a flash, I can buy a flash, and
Yeah.
so can you. Like we have the same weapons for the most part. Like everybody's under the same conditions.
Yeah, it comes
So
down
it's-
to who can aim better.
Yeah,
who
it's,
Yeah.
it's aim,
moves
it's strategy, it's how you execute.
Like,
it's
how you use your utility.
If you're getting
but on
dipped,
Valorant, it's
because
like,
you
all right,
suck.
let me just chuck all my shit at the bomb site because the
Yes,
CTs are there
let me jump
The
somewhere.
around.
red hair, I'll
And then
use my
come running
wolves
in.
to find you.
What's
Right.
up?
There's some bitch with like a seeking wolf
Yeah, she has.
ability
A,
to,
she,
like, find
it's her
yeah.
ultimate. She sends out 3 wolves, I think it is, and they chase people down. So you just follow it
I-
to
That's no
somebody
fun.
for free.
I will say I
It's like
do
that-
like the defuse mechanic in Valorant where you can get it
I
halfway.
do like.
but
that you can get
I
it to half.
recognize how OP that would be in CS:GO. Like you'd
Yeah, you
have
just don't
to
need a
get,
kit.
well, even still though, like 10 seconds, like you just hold it 5 and then
Yeah, then
like
you can mess around.
yeah.
Right. I think
But if
having
you
it,
can hold it
having
for 5
kits in the
seconds.
game makes it super valuable because it makes retaking different depending on if you have a kit or not.
Yeah,
Like it adds
how
a lot of
fast you have to go.
variability to the game that you wouldn't see otherwise if everybody could just because then it would always be, oh well, he's gonna tap it to half. And
Would-
that's how it is in Valorant. Like when somebody hits the bomb, you know they're sitting on it till half because it's so easy to just
Get it
Would
to half.
you-
yeah. It
would
doesn't
you-
take it's
would you
2
like
or half
if
seconds or
Valve
something.
implemented a change to the kit to where instead of a 4-second defuse, it was something like that, but it was only 200?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
I think it's
No,
fine
I-
where it's
Yeah,
at.
oh, I
Yeah.
like the kit more. I
You
like
know,
the kit more.
Honestly,
It's
the
way
only thing
more.
that needs
It's
to change
hypey.
in CS is the maps. I think they need to make a bunch of new maps and just start releasing more.
Dude,
just say
and-
fuck the
and-
community.
Source
Well,
get rid of
two.
I
the
think you
maps.
just need to put the competitive map pool for the competitive scenes
What's the most
separate
recent map?
from the community competitive.
No,
map.
you know what they
Climb
you,
and
you-
Iris,
you know what
but
they
they're not,
really
like-
need to do to bring people
Really?
back? There needs to be
They're
a casual
one of them
5-on-5, like just ranked but not ranked
yeah,
mode.
ranked but not
Yeah,
ranked
I've said
modes.
that.
So
before,
many
too.
more
We've
people.
said that 3 times
Yeah.
or more on this podcast. at
Hey,
least.
Hey, someday
I'm
one of them
begging
will listen.
Valve at this point.
Valve, please.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'll like
please.
give it a
Gabe,
They
shot.
have a gun to my
Gaben,
head
please
in
Yeah.
Minecraft.
allocate more people to CS:GO.
Yeah,
Give us more than
Allocate a
skins.
gun, so I can have a gun also.
true. Everybody get guns.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me
give
get the
everyone a
blicky.
dragon lore for fun. Come
Yeah.
on, you know you want to.
Brandon, tell everybody what you did last night on CS.
I bought
The bo-
cases.
Yeah, what? Tell me that first. You
Oh,
said,
yeah,
tell me
so-
what
Did
happened.
you pull?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I bought the recoil cases, spent $50 on them.
Yeah.
What'd you
Got-
say to Kyle
got
before you
12.
opened the first one?
I was like, I want to get an ice cold, and I didn't start the stream. It was just me, Alec, and Kyle in
And
the
you
chat.
said all you said was
Open
all I
it.
give a fuck about is getting the ice cold.
Yeah, I was like, fuck,
The
what's getting the
AK,
ice cold?
right?
Yeah. Open it up, first case, not even on the stream or anything. I just go, what the
Was
fuck?
it? What was
It was
the
ice cold.
What was
Stat
the
track.
stat track? Oh,
It's field tested, but it's one sold for $65.
yeah. I was gonna say
Okay,
it's
okay.
like it's
First
stat
pull.
track.
Easy
Like
money
that
back.
already.
Yeah, first pull was stat track. And I
Stat
was
track
like,
AKs are stupidly priced. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and that
I don't
one's
even know
so
if my
good,
AK
man.
is stat track.
Oh, you can buy any gun stat track. I'm
No, I
pretty
just don't
sure.
know if the
Most
one
of
I
the
have
skins-
is.
not all
Most
of
of
them.
the skins have it.
Yeah,
Most of
yeah,
the higher
yeah,
price
yeah.
skins, yeah.
Like I wanted to get a stat track Night Deagle, but they don't have a Night.
I
with
think
stat
that's
track.
too old. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to play more CS with you guys.
You do.
You got off of me last
Yeah.
night, but I wasn't feeling good last
We play
night.
short matches now too.
Gross.
I know, I
Shouldn't
actually
have
might
used
do
that.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
I hate story
Yeah,
matches.
no.
Dude,
yeah.
I fucking
I mean,
goon so
Hot take.
IRL.
Short
I mean,
matches are garbage.
That is a
That's
is
not
a
Dude,
a
I
normal
have
normal
so
take.
much
That's a
fun
normal
playing
take.
short matches.
That's a comfortable
I
take.
feel like you can win with luck or you can lose with luck, and I don't like that.
Well, how many rounds do you need to win a short match?
8,
9.
9. Sorry.
9
You can definitely
eight times.
Yeah, that's definitely
instead of
a-
16.
Yeah, it's out of 16.
That's definitely you can ramp up very quickly and win a game of luck kind of thing.
Well, especially because like
If
if you
you-
wi-
if
if you
you-
win a
if you-
pistol round, okay. So generally, the way a game of CS goes, you win. Somebody wins the pistol round. They generally win the
yeah,
second
they
round
generally win the
unless
second round.
unless something fishy happens, and then everybody buys on the third round. So let's say they won that first gun round as well because they were just feeling good, or they're on a good side of the map. Or let's say you start CT on a really CT sided map, and somebody can get 6 or 7.
Yeah.
when
they
the-
just
when
pop
there's
off.
when you only need 9 rounds and you can get like 4. If you win the first gun round, you're gonna probably win the next round too because they're gonna be broke again.
Yeah, if
So-
you win the
sure.
first
So
three,
it's
but,
like you
I mean,
you can get almost half of those 9 rounds you need at the beginning of the game off one pistol.
Yeah.
So like this is gonna get specific, but like similar to what you said, the exact reason I hate like short matches is because I feel like I get CT side, we lose pistol, and then we just never have money for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Because like here's what happens is like max loss bonus is 32, right? And so like if you're losing and like you're it's shorter, so you're in that mindset of I need to start winning rounds
Right,
now.
because you're like, oh shit.
So
if I don't have
everyone
money to
is
win at least
buying.
3,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So
yeah,
you
that
like
makes
you'll
sense.
definitely have people force and like and like the thing is people will consider like 4K a full buy because it's gun armor, but like that is not even.
No, you need
Close.
at
Yeah,
least
you need
like,
utility.
Yeah.
you need a molly.
But you
flashes
could
and
also
a
just
smoke.
buy SMGs.
You could just buy a Deagle.
You could just
I'm
buy
a big fan of the
revolver.
decoy.
Revolver
Yeah.
Zeus, baby.
Yeah,
That's my
dude.
life.
See, I'm a bigger fan of all on like a half buy round. I get like a 5.7 or some sort of pistol and then light armor. So then, okay, maybe if they don't hit me in the head right away, I can get off 2 or 3 shots and maybe gump a kill from an AK or something.
Hey, straight
Yeah.
gum.
Dude, I
That-
switched
that's
to the
my
CZ
method
over the
anyway.
5.7.
Shout to Fars.
No, the 5.7's so good,
Oh,
dude.
see-
Auto pistol goes
Dude,
so
dude,
hard, man.
oh, Parm, was I playing with you when I got that 4 or 5K long
Yeah.
on Dust?
Yeah.
I popped
Hey.
out of a pit and just headshot them all with the 5.7. They're
That's
running out of
insane.
doors. Oh, it felt so
That's-
good.
That's such a nice angle to hold, dude. Bro, I dropped a 28 frag game before
Nice.
coming
Nice,
here. That's
nice,
pretty
nice.
nice.
I didn't play any yet today.
Nice.
I've
You
been on
wanna-
that
you wanna-
GTA
you wanna
grind.
throw some.
Yeah, we can.
I'm always down to play some
games
later.
today. I was gonna play Multiverses today because that is open. beta
Dude,
now.
yeah, I
Dude,
saw
that
that.
and
I almost
LeBron
downloaded it.
James.
Dude,
What
LeBron
is that?
James.
LeBron
It's
a
a
Warner
Warner Brothers
Brothers
fighting game.
It's
Oh,
the
is
Smash
that the one
Bros.
that
game,
has
yes.
all
When you
bunch of
see
stuff.
the
So-
police,
so,
Warner
actually,
brother.
I was gonna ask you. Episode title, pretty good. No, actually, I was going to ask you guys. Like, first off, do you think there's a character you're going to play, or any hopeful characters you will
I'm
think will be
playing
added to
Shaggy,
the game?
baby.
Oh, Shaggy.
I'm playing
all
Shaggy
day.
every
Shaggy's already
day,
in the
and
game.
Batman.
Uh,
But
I think I want to play LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron
Yes,
James
Jamie's here
for
with
sure.
glasses and drinkies.
Oh,
Go ahead and pass him to Durs.
sheesh.
Oh.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.
I'll
And
take-
Crowley.
I'm just gonna. Oh,
thank you,
We
Jamie.
don't need the
and I.
chopper.
And I.
but-
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude.
Oh.
All right,
You're
this
the
is our
best.
next content piece here. in a minute.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
You gotta-
oh, yes.
he's
Crowley
finally-
mounted.
He's finally joined
Hey,
the
Welcome
cast.
to the
Oh!
podcast, Crowley.
All right, Durs. Now you must submit to him.
I mean, hey, it is his beanbag.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is his house.
Why don't you call him and give him a treat?
There's a
Oh,
treat that
oh,
way.
Go,
buddy.
buddy. We'll see you later.
Buddy, go that way.
Bye. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, there we
you
go. Yeah.
So, anyways, we'll get down on those sodas here in a minute. I'll show you
Okay.
what those guys are. We'll talk about my Kentucky trip here to round out to finish this next little topic.
Yes.
But what are some Warner Brothers movies that you guys like and character hopefuls that you would want added to
Ben
the
10.
game?
Ben 10.
Ben 10 would be a good one.
Ben 10 for sure.
Ben 10 would be.
Yeah, Rick and Morty were
Consider-
recently announced. LeBron came out
okay.
today.
Oh,
LeBron.
I
Yeah,
would
that's
LeBron
want.
right.
James.
I would want
Around
some
nine.
Foster's Home characters like Blue.
I would want.
that Warner-
wait,
oh,
who was?
that'd be
Who was?
awesome. I guess Cartoon-
wasn't?
anything
yeah,
Cartoon
Cartoon
Network.
Was it,
Network.
Network should be,
wasn't-
yeah.
Is it Wilt? Is the
Yeah,
The
last
tall
one?
white-
Isn't Wilt
tall red guy?
Chamberlain his like actual owner?
Yeah. Well,
Who
he's
was
like
the- no, who was-
supposed to
right,
be.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So I would want the canonical Wilt Chamberlain from that show.
Yeah, okay.
That's my move.
Michael
so
Jordan
you can
from
have-
Space Jam.
Yes, those
Give me-
three alone for your
Not from
basketball
real life,
guys?
just from Space Jam.
Yeah.
Any of the
no,
Powder Puff Girls would
here's
be cool.
here's a good one.
Samurai
Ooh,
Jack.
Samurai Jack.
I want Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze from Batman Forever.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
time for you to chill.
Dude, there's so
When
many
he finishes
good.
somebody, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
Ace Ventura.
Ah.
Okay, how many characters are already in the thing? Do you
Like
know?
15 plus,
Yeah,
not even more.
not
Oh,
that-
15.
not
oh,
that
okay. I
many.
thought it was like 100 or
This
something.
this is a
No,
free to
no.
play game, so you gotta
Yeah,
remember
you're
you're gonna
talking
have to.
Bugs Bunny.
Is it on
and-
mobile?
When you see a
Bugs Bunny.
No, it's on the-
microtransaction,
It's like on
Warner
everything
Brother.
but Switch.
Oh, really? It is
it's
actually gonna be on mobile?
PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's PlayStation, PC, and Xbox.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I saw
okay,
that was
okay.
free beta though.
yeah.
I need to check that out.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I think it'll be cool.
I'll mess
Maybe
around
some.
on it since it's free. Why not?
Or
I'm
is
playing it after this.
Star Wars is Disney shit. That sucks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I
Good
can't
old
wait till
Disney.
Kang the Conqueror summons the Death
Oh, yeah.
Star.
King Kong.
Oh yeah. Hey, they're
would
just
be
gonna.
Is
Hey.
that? I thought that was
Godzilla.
Legendary Pictures.
I
Nah,
don't fucking know.
not
I'm
a
sure.
fucking
know.
clue, mate.
But yeah. So I went to the fucking boonies for a couple days, boys.
Yeah.
I was in Kentucky.
About
About a 6-hour drive flat, give or take. Really small town we were in, but we were in this really big, huge house. I'm talking like fucking 9 bedrooms.
Okay.
We had 18 people there. We
Okay.
spread out pretty nicely. It was just hot as balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of interesting things. Number one, put my new favorite cryptid is townies and fucking normal folk. Because being in that grocery store, all right, 2 funny fucking things happened.
Just NPCs roaming everywhere.
Bro, the
NPCs.
NPCs are wild. There.
NPCs
Okay.
are cryptid,
Okay,
bro.
so the first interaction was in the grocery store the first night we got there in the small town, which was a Superior IGA is what it was called, directly
Yes.
across the street from a Dairy Queen.
Okay.
And I was like the only restaurant in that part of the town. You go up like 5 minutes to another town with like more stuff,
Yeah.
so it wasn't far or anything, but it's whatever. So we go in there and there's like nothing. I'm telling you, there's not a singular chicken breast in that grocery store.
Okay.
Me-
Not
That's
even
fair. I mean,
frozen?
that
I was
hap-
like, wow.
That does happen at Schnucks sometimes too. I mean,
Right,
it has
and it was the
happened
end of the night,
recently
so I was
anyway.
like, oh, maybe tomorrow or something. Well, nothing. Okay, whatever. So we go in. There's like 5 boxes of sausage seasoning mix on this one shelf. Like there's like other things that have like reasonable amounts. There's like there's
Yeah.
5
There's just
unopened boxes.
tons.
I was like,
yeah.
it's like a big box to open up small packages. I was like,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
shit.
So I don't buy anything in this grocery store because I'm just like, there's nothing here that is
Yeah.
that good or worth what to be paid for.
Yeah.
My siblings buy some things, and then we're about to check out. My sister's boyfriend's with us, and he's like, this lady's like waiting by this like pallet of water, bottles of water, and he like walks over and she's like, "Do you need help?" And he's just like, she's like, "Yeah, I was waiting for somebody," and then he just like helps her, and she's got a real Kentucky accent. She just goes, "May sweet things happen to you soon." I was just like, what the
Dude,
fuck? So
that's-
we check out, we get out of there.
How dare she be nice to me in
Yeah.
public?
It was just like super. It was such a weird thing to say.
You approached a
comparatively,
woman
though.
and she didn't spit on you?
Yeah, true. But here's where it got weird. So there was like a couple of kids I saw yesterday when I was traveling that were like they're like teenager kids, but they were like one's wearing sweatpants, like,
Oh
like
my
there's
God.
like your kind of sweatpants, like track pants,
Yeah.
and a beanie and like a red shirt in like the super hot summer heat.
Twist. It was actually
Wow.
just
They
Durst
were wearing a
stalking you.
sweater
And then-
outside.
Well, then there was also someone wearing
Go
like
on.
you know like straight, what was it,
Heterosexual.
heterosexual.
Wow,
there was
just a bunch of
heterosexual pajama
straight
pants.
people
Yeah,
running
Yeah,
around.
yeah. He's wearing like pajama pants, like old ass etnies,
Okay.
and a
Damn, I haven't
beanie,
seen some
Mm,
Matrix
and,
in a long
judgy.
time.
and like a hoodie with like
Betnies, dude.
Japanese logos and like symbols on it and stuff. And I was like,
Okay.
no, I liked it. I thought I was like that. I was just like, these are probably two cool kids in town, and I just ran into them, and they are probably going to do meth.
We're the cool kids in Kentucky.
I
What's
was,
up?
I was just like, damn. I was like, okay, so but then here's where it got like
We
last
buy the
couple things.
extra big meth pipes.
We went to the Dairy Queen to get like a little ice cream for Sam.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was like 8 o'clock at night. We
Ooh,
go to
a
the
lot of
menu.
ice cream.
They had breakfast.
Yo, that's kind
They
of
started
Wait, does
serving
Dairy Queen
breakfast.
do all day breakfast, or is it just that's
Just
how
they
it
did
really?
because it's such a small town. It's the only place. So
Oh,
they have
so they're
breakfast
like,
there.
oh,
people
okay.
So
only
it's
eat
from, like,
breakfast from
5:30.
Dairy
Well,
Queens
I
in
mean,
this
hey, if it's
town.
the only
Yes.
fast food in the whole place,
Exactly.
like,
It's
yeah.
literally the only one. It's
Yeah,
that small of a
I
town.
mean that's how it is in, in my
So,
family's town. In
there
Kentucky,
was
too.
like the whole thing. It was like breakfast bowls, little potatoes, biscuits, gravy, all that stuff.
Okay, that
But
sounds
it was that was I
awful
think
to
when
me.
I
Without
asked
du-
questions, they did.
what
it from,
what is the biggest city near the place you went?
I think it was Lexington's about 45 to an hour north,
Oh, okay.
so it wasn't too far away. I mean, it was.
I was
it
gonna say
whatever.
my family lives outside of Louisville.
But I brought a little something for us back from Kentucky.
Okay.
So we always talk about trying drinks, and we're gonna get around to trying Pilk eventually. But this
Yeah.
is something more tolerable and more fun. And since I figured we had Brandon, we'd bring him in. They have their own soda down there
Okay.
now, much like you know, many
Fitz's.
other places have like we have like Fitz's and stuff.
Yeah.
They have their own.
Yeah.
That's the STL soda.
This
that
Man.
looks like
is-
some Sprite over there.
This is Ale 8.
Ale
Ale
8.
Ale 8.
Okay.
Take a look. There's. You
Alright.
pass it around.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
is a ginger ale meets like Sprite soda.
Ah.
almost
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
And then on the last day, yesterday when I was
Mountain
leaving,
Dew.
I also found that there's
1926.
there's an
wow,
orange
that's
cream
pretty.
flavor
pretty
as well.
old.
Okay.
So this was like a last minute
Hopefully it's
find.
still
I
fresh.
like it. Oh, it is. It is. It is.
I'm just.
But I got a couple glasses here. I'm gonna pour us some, boys.
Okay. Okay.
Get a little taste
Do,
test.
do
to
we
end
want
the pod
to?
on.
Do we want to like give our thoughts on which one we might like more? I think I'm gonna like
Sure,
this
yeah.
one more.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like probably
I'm
about
not-
7 of these ones.
Okay.
Oh,
They're
okay.
great, actually. I'm gonna say that now. I like these. I think I like the orange cream more because I like orange cream.
Dude,
Yeah.
Okay.
Creamsicle sodas are fire.
Yeah.
I'm not as much of an orange
I-
person though.
See, this is
Well,
why I want to try 2.
Like I feel like
They
it'll be
also
good,
had a
but I feel
cherry.
like I'll
But
like the
orange
Sprite
cream
So
is
better.
different than orange.
They did
soda.
have a diet like /0 sugar one, and they also had a
Strawberry's the best.
Cherry was interesting.
We shall see.
So I'm gonna pour us a little of this here regular flavor Ale 8 Brothers. Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Glass pouring ASMR.
Nice,
There's
dude. I love it.
lovely.
Ooh.
Go down to the Winchester,
Yeah,
have
dude.
a pint, and wait
Yeah.
for the stall blow over.
Mr. Shelby. My asshole's too spread open, Mr. Shelby. You guys ever watch Peaky Blinders?
Oh yeah.
I've seen
Mm.
some of it. I've not watched all of it.
The last season's ass, but it's pretty good.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet, but I was like kind of hesitant because I had heard things.
It gets worse. It gets progressive. Like every good thing does, it gets worse.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, eventually you
Eventually
can only
things
be
just
like,
get bad.
fuck, now Tommy's got to fix it so many times before you're like, oh, okay.
Tommy do gotta fix it though.
oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
good.
All he's got to
Right.
do is take a stroll past the
So my
ironworks,
first
see a
thought
couple
With drinking this,
belches
is like,
of fire, and he
is-
knows
this
exactly
is
what to
better
do.
Ginger ale.
yeah, this is
Like, it's a
superior.
little sweeter. It's a little more nice and smooth. I
Any-
feel like this is made to go with whiskey because there was 2
Yeah, oh,
distilleries.
for
Right.
Sure.
There's
Yeah.
2 distilleries,
For sure.
120 and 130
This-
minutes away.
This with, and that's going to be controversial, with
And
a little
that's
bit of
why-
ice and some whiskey.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now here's why I said I knew those kids were doing drugs and doing meth because guess what? That one kid with the Japanese hoodie and fucking beanie wore like bought when he went to the gas station. I go
Meth.
to fucking 1 Ale 8 bottle. He
Oh,
was playing
okay.
with paying with change. We're talking dirt poor country, probably part of the town, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The dude's buying a single
Alec-
bottle of Ale-8 to go home.
The real story is
and
Alec
cook
is
meth
judging
with.
the country folk.
No, because I bought meth from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Minecraft.
You know,
In
he was
Minecraft.
actually the one
Cool.
dealing to him.
Thank
That's
you.
how he knew. That's why he's
That
so.
is good. I
That's
did
why
like
Alec
that.
is so confident that he was doing meth because he
Yeah.
sold
It's
himself.
like, yeah, and then I saw
Yeah.
him buy one of the roses in the glass, and he
Yeah,
took
man.
it out back.
Yeah, man. For sure. All right.
Did you guys ever know that those little disposable roses things at the gas station?
Yeah,
are
those are
always
meth
just
pipes. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
dude.
didn't know that?
I didn't know that either. That's kind of wild.
Yeah,
There's-
anything that's cheap in glass,
Huh.
you can buy them anywhere.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
I don't think I haven't seen them in a long time though. I
If
think
you
that
buy
was
a
an older
pipe and it
thing.
doesn't have like the fucking power hitter, it is a meth pipe, friends.
right, if there ain't a hole.
Brandon? Would you like some of the orange?
Yes.
Parm you as well?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. dude.
good.
Drink my kitten.
Kind of wish I would have brought
Drink
one
and
cherry
become
for all
strong.
of us to try.
Drink my children.
Then you must carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain so she can drink and become strong too.
That's cash money.
Shout out to Holes.
Fuck, bro.
Shia
Holes
LaBeouf.
is such
Isn't
a
the
good
sec-
movie.
wait,
that
is that the
dude.
second Holes reference today?
Dude, such a good
Oh no, I
movie.
hadn't
No,
made
no,
one
it's-
yet.
okay, no,
I
sorry.
I
so-
usually make
no,
make
yeah.
one.
2 nights ago, Sam said like on vacation, she was like, we were watching a movie or trying to find one to watch, and she's like, let's watch Holes, and I was like, why?
Holes is a good
Digging
movie.
up them
Mark, how's that?
old dig.
This is
Yeah.
really good too, but I think I like the ginger ale one.
It's almost too sweet. This is almost too sweet.
Yeah, it's
That's
almost
funny. I
like
think I like the ginger ale one more, and I was
I
more
think I do
excited
too.
for the orange.
I don't
Same.
think I could drink a full like.
I can get
bottle
down
of
on
it.
this. No, I can get down on this, but like I have to sip on this.
This
would be
With
good.
That I can actually like drink.
Be great with vodka.
I could drink like.
I'm thinking
Red
maybe
with
this
vodka.
would be good with like ice cream or something.
Oh,
it's
Oh,
already
like a
sweet.
float.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
float.
Oh,
I feel like
shit.
this would be better with a float.
That
than-
would be good.
that's a good idea.
Not much
That's
of
really
a
nice
float
idea.
guy.
See, you're giving me ideas now, and I can.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
it's
can
really
get drunk
sweet.
Off the other and have
And
a
I feel
little
like
bit
Yeah.
of-
it needs more cream. There's too much orange.
There's
not
loves
enough
getting
cream.
Yeah.
creamed. Audience.
Do you think that it lacks the sweet because of the ginger, or do you think it
There
like
you go.
lacks the just the like the sweet in general?
No, I think it's
Thank you,
I think
sir.
it's almost too sweet.
Yeah,
But
That is what
I
it
don't
is.
I don't know. It's like
It's
in
good stuff.
between.
it was
That's
decent.
some
Yeah.
dankin'.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
not gonna
like-
lie. We bought I bought a 6-pack of the Ale-8s
Okay.
with the intention of that coming back on like the first or second night I bought those.
Yeah.
And then my uncle bought like a 24 flat at Costco because there was something at
Oh,
Costco.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then we got through almost all of those within the time I was there.
Okay.
Well, there's 18 people, a lot of kids were drinking.
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
But then I bought that other 6-pack of the bigger tall bottles there. So
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was all the kids drinking the soda. I'm sure. Yeah,
I drank fucking 6, dude.
Yeah.
If not more. Hey.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what I'm
there
saying.
you
That'd be
go.
I was
Yeah.
also like ganking drinks the whole time.
Right, well,
people had like
especially-
Yoo-hoo cans.
I mean,
I was
Oh,
taking Yoo-hoo
Yoo-hoo,
cans.
yeah,
I was
Yoo-hoo's
taking
good.
fucking
Man, we
fruit
talked
snacks
about
and
that
shit
on
from
there.
them.
Oh, dude,
Dude, you
the
gotta steal little kids. Fruit
Kids have
snacks.
the best
It's not little
snacks.
kids, and here's the adults buy all of it. They're just like they're like teenagers or like around teenage age or a little younger.
Yeah.
But like their parents are like, help yourself with all the snacks. Like do whatever.
And I'm
doesn't
like,
matter.
oh, I
Oh,
will.
yeah.
Don't you
Oh,
worry, I
But
will.
like, I brought one case of chips for us. It was mostly baked ones, and I brought another case of chips like to give to the kids that were all like the Cheetos left over and the other shit we
Yeah.
weren't gonna eat. So I was like, I donated like one thing, and they're just like, well, help yourself to everything else.
yeah.
Dude, if
That's the
someone
best
tells
thing.
me to
I didn't
help
go crazy,
myself,
but I didn't go crazy, but I definitely helped myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All right, man. Well, you know what? Thank you, boys, for being here tonight. Brandon, thank you for being the guest in the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
episode of
Yeah.
Thanks
For
for
having me.
there. It was
Yeah.
a great time. Yeah,
It was a great time.
yeah. And you, the audience, check back in. Go to that Patreon and hit that 20 goal so we can get Brandon
Right,
back
yeah.
on.
And you too can hear the Batman story.
Yeah.
The
And you know
Batman escapade.
That
By
will
then-
truly paralyze
By
you.
then,
Yeah.
we'll have done Pilk for us on the show, so
Yeah,
we'll make
dude.
Brandon do Pilk.
Yeah, dude,
So
you
it's-
can
that's
you
true.
can
He seems
make
to vibe with
Brandon
the
do
you
it
too
too.
can make him
Yeah,
drink
25 can make him
I'm
do
not.
Pilk.
I'm not a consenting adult for this.
I don't know.
That's
25
okay, we didn't-
All
we're
right.
not gonna
You
ask.
should have checked the
Yeah.
waiver form you
Well,
signed
you
before.
send them in the show. So see you later, dudes. Bye, everyone. See
Later.
ya.